It's 11:59.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Makahiki ho. And 2026. How's it? English.
Closet. Royal.
Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Okie doke. Aloha, everybody. It is Thursday, January 1st. It's New Year's Day. So, Happy New Year's. Ha'oli Makahiki in Hawaiian. It is the year 2026. Oh my gosh. Let's turn this on. This one, I don't know which one. Do that one, do this one, do that, do this. Do one of these sparkly ones. Or not sparkly, but whatever. Get that going on. So, it is the year 2026. It seems like we're in the future, 2026.
Looking for me?
You know, I remember, I have a friend, he called, and finally, because I was trying to get a hold of him, see if it was okay and all that, and he called back, so that's good, he's all right. But he tells me he has this little tradition for himself. He watches the movie 2001, A Space Odyssey. He watches several different movie things, like every New Year's Day, or New Year's Eve. So, he watches, one of them is 2001 A Space Odyssey, the space movie, Stanley Kubrick. Open the pod bay door, please, Al. Why don't you take a stress pill, Dave, and think things over? That movie, when it was put out, is 1967 or 68, something like that. The moon landing was following that. Landed on the moon for the first time in 69 or 68, whatever. The movie was before the moon landing. No, but 2001 was thought of as that's going to be the space age future in 2001. Things are going to be spaced out. We're going to be out there in space and have moon bases and this and that. Technology moves along quick. And here we are in 2026 and we still don't even have flying cars.
In the past.
In the past was the flying cars. Technology goes quick, and we have the AI. The Frankenstein's monster is AI. People are really worried about that one.
Can you hear it?
Personally, I'm not sure if I'm worried about it. To me, it kind of
don't leave.
Sort of like spell check right now, but a grander version, and it's making people a lot of money, so it's overly hyped. So I have to do a speech on something, and that might be it. Well, vlog news. It was very quiet for me, which is normal for me on New Year's Eve. I'll stay home. Mom's at home, so there's a little pop, Happy New Year's, and my friend Michael was out driving bravely his lift operation. So he's bravely driving people. This is a smart move. He gives a little ring. Are you staying up? I said, no, I'm not. I'm just popping. And typical for me, I went to sleep about a little later than normal time. But then I set the alarm and I woke up and I did see the turn of the year. So 5 minutes before I alarm, I'm like, I was gonna sleep till like forget. I'm like, no, because you sleep through it, you're just gonna kick myself later. So I got up and went to the door of my room, opened it up, and turned to midnight.
Why are you asking?
2026. Why am I asking? I'm not asking. 2026.
It's
and then the fireworks
11:59.
went off. Now, mind you, in Hawaii, the Ariel Fireworks are illegal, and if somebody gets hurt, it's jail time. So it's pretty stiff penalties.
She can't stay.
In the distance, there'd be aerials going off in Hawaii, and there was some firecrackers going off on.
Can you repeat?
At midnight. Some fireworks were going off at midnight. Good bugs. And so it goes midnight, boom, boom. Some of these fireworks, it's like, and it wasn't as intense as it was previous year, and it died off pretty darn fast. I'm like, okay, I'll let it just go rock its red glare. I'm going back to sleep because it's hard. It's like, what are you gonna do? Watch it, stare at it. So I went back.
Why are you asking?
To sleep. And I swear, there was.
Please go.
It was down to quiet in about 4 minutes. Everyone's personal light 'em off fireworks were over with in about 4 minutes, and it was like 10 minutes after 12:10 in the morning. It was quiet. It was like that. It was, that was it. And I'm wondering if those are illegal aerials. It's like, well, just fire them off and then run, because people can report other people. So I think that was the last bastion of big fireworks in people's personal hands. Not shows, or the shows, still there's shows. But yeah, it went quiet within about 4 minutes. 10 minutes, it was definitely crickets. So that's the vlog. In the news, same old, 2026. 2025 was kind of bad. I had a lot of health things, and then doing the news things, get kind of wrapped up into the stuff there's some nasty stuff going on. I don't know if it really sinks in for people that it's pretty bad. We don't feel it in our day-to-day life yet, but it could change things permanently in the U.S.
Okay.
We're living in a dictatorship. A lot of people are pretty pissed off, and there are people that are
Mistress.
working on it. But he's buddying up with Putin just out of money. It's just purely money, and he's just finding places where he can grift big money. And the guy's not in good health. I'm talking about the president, right? In my channel, when I start talking about the president or start talking about MAGA, it's the news bit. And I mean, it's history as it's happening in front of our eyes. When we look at hindsight, we're going to go, holy crap. And now, got like foresight. Geez, it's just mind-boggling to me. What we're gonna do in 2026, for me, my big struggle is my health care. It's not Obamacare, it's not ACA, but it has a lot of damn resistance about getting my full Social Security benefits. There's like lots of resistance. It's like, as it stands now, I'm gonna get. They approved like this teeny tiny paycheck, something like $50. What's it? Your Social Security check? I was like, I can't live on that. My old friend, he's like 80 something. He's been working when he was a kid too, but he gets like a $1,400 Social Security check, and that's what you'd think of. I can't live on that a month. You'd think of that. Me, it's like we're thinking about giving you $50. It's like, what the fuck? And I'm not sure if I get my full healthcare stuff. So I'm working with Social Security person, and hopefully this gets resolved. Because the FBI, when they shut down the FBI, the FBI and CIA, stop it! You're confusing me. The Internal Revenue Service, collecting taxes, also collects that what you pay into the Social Security. So if it doesn't register that you pay it in, and then it registers over to Social Security, it's not counted in Social Security. So it's like you never did nothing, and that's kind of in a boat I'm in. I'm like, hey, whoa! I look at when Trump got elected, and my records all of a sudden went down to zero. Like they cut stuff off, and I'm part of what they cut off. So, damn it! So I'm kind of pissed, and I'm kind of like worried about trying to fix that. And I'm wondering what the hell am I going to do with this channel? You know, no one's watching. Well, there's a couple people that maybe watch, and I thank you, and I do appreciate it. This has gone nowhere, this channel, and when I talk about political stuff or anything slightly controversial, they have AI. They scan stuff. It's easy to scan. It's not being paranoid. It's just, it's easy. Just like they scan everything. And then YouTube is owned by Google, who is like, you know, they're all big tech. They're all buddies with trying to suck up to Trump. So if anything's anti-Trump, they're scanning stuff, and so what they do is they take away views.
I can't hear you.
That I have, the small views that I have, they still subtract views, so it's less. It spreads less. So it's like what they call soft canceling. Instead of just cutting you off and going, "Hey, what did you cut me off for?" You know, tell me, you know, instead of having a case on it, they just like make it difficult, and then you give up. And I'm kind of in that zone. Shit, why am I doing this? But I do like, you know, making this, and it's kind of a little venting. So there's that. I don't know, it just might not make it less complicated. So right here is a lot of the fireworks. That's the previous thing. There was not fireworks like that. Some of that is the big 1 year ago tragedy that made all the laws, and there's not many fireworks. Anyways, Hawaii news. Looking ahead in Hawaii, what they're looking at is the big rail. Oh, we're gonna put focus on the rail and focus on the stadium, which hasn't been built. So these things haven't been built. Ongoing, gigantic $billion projects. So there's tons of room for corruption and grift and big contracts that, and they get bloated. Trump removed National Guard from 3 major cities because the Supreme Court said no, finally, to Trump, and it applies to other cities. So he has to take the National Guard out. So finally, the court is balancing out run amok. Then Paradise Lost. They're losing some Century Plantation course, circle bounce, real drought.
Are you scared?
The Maui golf course doesn't have enough water to have a total giant green thing. The stadium, and I don't know. But our football team's looking pretty good as far as success, and the volleyball guys are coming back. Yay! It's the volleyball guy. It's like, hey, we're really tall. It's like, turn around, saw. It's like, that gotta be a volleyball. And there's still some football, college playoff stuff, and the Rose Parade is happening.
I don't understand.
Angel, I don't understand. I don't get it. And a small, back in the day, 1983. Remember January 2nd, 1983. His marching band. His marching band. You strap on the drums and toot the loo as you're living in Lanikai. Forget about sleeping on New Year's Day. Residents are waking up to the 15th annual Rose Parade recovery party. Go 12-step resort. Yeah, man, we're not drinking on New Year's Day. I don't know. Is that what that is? Uncovered band breakfast. Lanikai. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. This big old celebration. New Year's. A lot of prayer, a lot of luck. Oh, looks like the Dow is Wall Street's down. I know that's not a good indicator for economy. Back in the day. Political cartoons. Out with the what the fuck? AI. Hello, I am baby AI. Yeah, what happens when that gets big? I don't know. It's still a question. I'm not too in fear of it, but it's still a question. What have we got?
Theater snappers, tickets causing humbug, peace from the north, survived from the
Minimum wage.
Back in the day, bought a lot.
America was great in 1964 when Donald Trump was 18 years old. Mary Poppins and Goldfinger were the top movies. The Beatles were taking the nation by storm. And Vietnam stories still ran on the third page. That year, I got a summer job with that paid minimum wage, which was a nominal $1.25. Understand? Okay. With $1.25, you could buy 3 hamburgers, 3 fries, and 3 Cokes, and 2 ice cream cones at McDonald's. Today, that same meal costs $28.59. Move over. But minimum wage is far from that. If you get paid in burgers rather than money, you should get the equivalent of $28.59. Looking at it another way, today's federal minimum wage will buy 1/4 of the McDonald's food it bought when America was great and before America's decline was trickle-down economics. I don't know what the solution is, but I know it's not what we're doing now. Michael Mentnek, K-A-O, Hawaii Island. Okay, thanks, Michael, for turning in your letter there and talking tutu voice and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It's equivalent of this. It's like that old how much your money was worth 64. Oh my gosh, that is kind of a stretch back. Yeah, you're starting to feel the economy. Plus, McDonald's is always a rip-off. They kind of went rip-off. First, they were like cheap fast food burgers, and then McDonald's prices went bing. It's like, you're gonna buy any food at McDonald's, it'll cost you. And the food is junk with small portion. It's like, ugh, why did I even do this? McDonald's, my gosh. It's a rip-off already. But the minimum wage thing, yeah, it bumped up, but it's not keeping up for sure. You know, they went up with minimum wage, I think federally, better than before, but that's not going to cover stuff. It's like when they took out the farmers with the soybean thing, and then they're trying to subsidize the farmers, and it's like your subsidy directly to the farmers after messing it up, and the trade with China with the soybean, after messing it up, the subsidy, even though it's a big amount, is not even going to cover their cost stuff. So, yeah, the government's making huge economic mistakes in trying to pay people off a little bit. And it's sort of, they'll try to say this payment that they're giving them is from the surplus from the tariffs, which is basically a flat-out lie. It's not coming from the tariffs. And if you look at tariffs are a lot of money being paid by American companies to the government, and then the companies pass that off to that price increase off to the consumer from the American company. They're not getting China to pay more money. They're having U.S. companies pay more money, and we're paying the price as prices go up. It's a real snafu mess, and people are starting to realize that, and they say affordability is the key. It's the prices of stuff. Stuff is going up. It's the economic bit, and it's falling apart. Stuff's kind of shaking, and people are starting to notice, going, this big baboon making giant golden
thle.
ballrooms and statues and stuff doing, trying to diss his enemies and put them in prosecution and jail, and even that one Air Force, no, astronaut guy. It was like a senator astronaut. He was like, he's trying to court-martial the guy because he used to be in the military. We'll bring him back and court-martial him and then have him executed. And this is the crazy crap that is this guy trying to pull together a bunch. I think Trump is falling apart. I mean, he's kind of slowly going demented, and he's kind of weakening, and he's like, just trying to be Mr. Greed. But he has a surrounding of a core of surrounding people that have mechanized a Project 2025, which is consolidating power to be one big megalith, just like 2001. It's the monolith, except it's Trump the dictator. And even with Trump gone, even if he drops dead from one too many cheeseburgers, there's going to be somebody else stuck into place, and the thing is going to be still there, that little 2025 project. So 2025, good riddance. It's time for 2026. Throw those bums out of
I want
office
to leave.
and repair America. Make America America again, kind of thing, and get those bums out of office. It's gonna show up. Anyways, have a blessed, happy, healthy New Year 2026. Let's hope it just goes super duper. I was gonna make this short, but too late. Sorry about that. I don't know. What am I doing? I'll just make it easy. Okay, aloha, happy New Year to you. Happy New Year. I'm gonna do that one. Wrong button. Okay, that one. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year. Aloha.